right, folks. Let me fix all of the picture on the fly. We have really high winds up here on the mountain. Complete and total power outage. So I'm just going to fix these on the fly. This is what I have to do every time I log in. Fix these bits and pieces. So bear with me. Oh, you just got dangled. All right.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the show.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Dangle. 16 months. Crystal Juan. Oh, Crystal and Juan and Rhea. Hi, Rhea. Hi, baby. That was you that subbed. My bad. Dangle just announced his arrival. No, second of maybe of the second video, yeah. So let me jump in and show you some videos. So again, we have some high winds. I can hear the trees whipping outside. We may lose power again due to the wind. So, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do what we can. All right, let me reboot everything. Dang. There we go. All right, so some of what I'm about to show you is going to be available in upcoming breaks. Some of it is not going to be available in upcoming breaks. So take what my show and tell is with a grain of salt. I'm not 100% sure you are going to like all of these. Some of these are unknowns. Some of these are well-knowns. I'm just kidding. You're going to recognize almost everybody. So there's that guy, Todd McFarlane. And there's that guy, Todd McFarlane. With his character Spawn. Tony Moy. This is Tony Moy's the 442nd Lost Battalion. Now this right here is a pretty important book. It is, I'm going to make you, if you scan that, it's going to take you to the story of the Lost Battalion. Let me see if I can zoom it in so that each of you that are watching it on a TV or computer can use your phone to scan that. I don't know if it has to be right side up or not. But there you go. It's very important. It's about the segregated Japanese fighting force that the U.S. government went around to the camps that they were putting the Japanese in during the World War and had the audacity to ask if any of them would fight for the country that was putting them in cages. And the 442nd is made up of those people. They are also the highest decorated battalion in military history. So you are going to see a few of these because we got a few of these and it's very important. that you learn this part of our history so that we are not repeating it again. With that said, the web page for the 442nd last week was deleted from the archives for reasons we don't know. So it actually really brings extra attention to why this story should be told. Of course, we ran into our dear friend Sam De La Rosa. This is a variant. I believe this one only has 1,000. He was the inker on Star Wars 100. Sam was the inker there. First appearance of Scream. That's Venom Lethal Protector number 4 signed. Everybody's favorite. This one is a Virgin variant. Out of only 1,000. He let us even keep the piece of paper to prove it. And this Easter egg this marked the 30-year anniversary of him first starting on Venom. Thaddeus Roebuck, somebody I got to talk to for a very long time. He signed that as well. That's a nice little King Spawn by Mr. Roebuck. Awesome guy. Didn't realize how young he was. Still a young buck. Gonna have a lot of really good work coming out of him soon. We got his sketchbook. Now listen, this sketchbook has very tasteful paintings of the female form. We're not going to thumb through the pages, but he did sign the inside cover of this for us. What up, Paul Moislin? Virgin variant, David Mack. Signed book. Creator of Echo. Thank you, buddy, I know. It's heartbreaking. So, there we go. Little David Mack action. You know, listen, I don't like to put people on blast, but David Mack was the only person that actually charged me to sign my badge. Just throwing that out there. This is Death Pimisone. Death is an absolutely stunning artist, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Death in a little bit. But this is the Usagi Yojimbo that he did for Dark Horse Comics with Stan Sakai. Death is an awesome person to talk to. Here's the Virgin variant. It's John Boy Myers. Yes, got to John Boy, very busy booth. Very, very busy booth. But John Boy is a legend. There he is. I don't think he had the turtle banner, no. Death had a couple of things on his. This is no big deal. It's just a David Mack remark with 2 characters. You know that guy, and I'm pretty sure you know that guy too. So, yes, we did throw money at Mr. Mack to give us a remark, and he was nice enough to double up. He gave me a Daredevil and a Bullseye. So, I can't say anything bad about that. David Mack coming through, giving us a pretty dope remark. If you know anything about David Mack's artwork, very expensive watercolors. Oh, did I mention we got Death Pimisone to do a sketch cover? What? Yes. Death did a cover for us. Death did a cover that he was so pleased with. that it's on his Instagram. So I'm going to get all of you to follow death_designs. And I want to point out this piece right here. So every show I go to CGC and I talk to Summer, who is wonderful. She's great. And Summer, I always ask her, hey, what's the coolest thing that you saw come in for grading? And she whipped out this cover, and I said, oh my God, that's Death Pimisone. She's like, yeah, he's really good. A lot of people graded his books today. And I said, wouldn't you know, we got one too. It's right there. He is spectacular. His work is stunning. You are going to see a lot of death in the near future. We may even be working with him. Hint, hint. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You see another good one here. Look at this perspective. Booyakasha.
Oh no.
The guy's good.
Oh no.
Real good. Real good. There he is, handsome fella. Listen, he can do color. I enjoy his black and white better. He does do color, but his grayscale is phenomenal. Little Savage Rogue. Thaddeus Roback did a spawn for us. I couldn't believe it. He hooked us up with a dope spawn. We are very fortunate that he could find time in his schedule for us. And, I heard we had a guy that likes Ghost Rider. So, of course, I had him do one. And he's like, yeah, listen, I kind of inked this one. So, here's a little bit of an upsell. And I was like, yeah, I like it too. So, dig it. There is a Thaddeus Roback Ghost Rider. Don't tell Craig, but there it is. Speaking of Tony Moy, oh, I don't think you're ready for this, Jelly. Oh, what's up, Wolverine? With a little gold accent. Oh, truly, super nice peeps. So, yeah, Tony Moy was also brought in to do a couple of sketch covers, and I say a couple because on the back of his watercolors and exploration, I have arguably one of the coolest rear sketch covers I've ever seen. I saw the babies watching. Rhea is awesome. Her laugh is infectious. How about this? A little Savage Rogue. Oh, tell me that's not spectacular. We said, you have three choices. Savage Rogue. Dragon Baby. Savage Rogue. Phoenix or Storm. I said, choose whatever you want. And I really like his choice. I spent a very long time talking to Tony. I could say cumulatively, I spent probably almost an hour over the 3 days chatting with Tony. Nicest guy on the planet. I love Tony Moy. Everybody needs to visit Tony Moy. Make sure you're following him too. He also did a really dope cover and threw in a nice little remark because he's a nice guy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was just like, I'm gonna throw in a remark. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. So there we go. There's this guy. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a really famous artist, does a lot of fine art. I think his name's Lee. And then this one. There was this girl, this woman, to be fair, that seemed to be around us the entire show. Every time we turned around, this woman was behind us. So we were like, hey, if you're going to be just, following us, why don't you get to work? Chris Wan's like, yeah, we got a great piece of art from her too. Oh, by the way, I credited your account with the 100 points. Crystal, Juan, and Rhea. They stole it from me, my precious. Daniel Gonzalez. We had an idea for superheroes on horses. He did not disappoint. Little job on the back. And last but certainly not least, how about April Solomon? Little Magic the Gathering dragon. So yeah, we got a stack of comics. One of my signer notes fell off. I gotta find where that went. Oh, there it is. What's the plan? Bonfire. We got them so that they could be shown on camera once and then burned them. We haven't thought about it yet. Oh, for those who are wondering, no, that's not scotch. It is water. It is my carbonated water. Definitely not scotch. I got Jimmy with me, so that is a no-no. So, Spoilers, if you weren't aware, if you're not a con goer, con prices are a real thing. Prices at a Comic-Con are negotiable. So we listed Daniel's comics at a negotiable price for the con. If you go to our website, dcdcollects.com, you will see they are now priced for y'all. This is now $550. This is now $500. I have no idea how this hasn't been sold yet. This is now $500. We knocked $50 off of each of these. This is another one that I really want, to be honest with you, to be fair. I really want this one. I think Mrs. the Breaker really wants this one. $500. And a dope Dracula. At first I thought this was the character Null, but then I opened the book and I read it, and this is Marvel's Dracula. It is a picture-perfect rendition of Marvel's Dracula. So I changed the title to fit accordingly. Also, $500. Now, something we may not have mentioned in the past, but we are going to do a giveaway. Anybody who buys... What up, Kyle? Anybody who buys one of those comic books is entered into a nice little oil-painted Wonder Woman. Nice little bonus. Whatever you do, do not ask Daniel about me dropping one of his wet paintings and ruining it. Just don't ask him about it. It's not worth talking about. It's really not worth talking about. I miss you too. Baseball. We launched opening day. Already, a bunch of them went. Ice Wolf, Scoobs, Crystal Juan, and Rhea, as most of you saw in that video. Rhea loved it. Loved it. Somebody even commented, boy, talking about starting them young. I thought that was hilarious. I'm sure they meant it negatively, but I took it as a positive joke. And then somebody from the con saw the Otani and said, I want a shot at that marvelous Otani. To which I said, well, that's Mr. Paul Maitland of the East Coast Maitlands. And yes, you do want that Otani. Oh, okay, it was your brother. Then it wasn't mean-spirited. I thought it was somebody being sarcastic, but I'm glad it was meant lighthearted as I chose to take it. Oh, I'm in so much pain. It is laughable how much pain I'm in. Yeah, exactly, Jim. Mondo snagged the Thanos, much to the chagrin of Doug. Doug said, if that Thanos is the last one, I'll absorb that into my collection. Not today, Doug. Not today. You. All right, let's talk about another artist that I didn't get to meet, but was lucky enough to get some stuff from. Oh, thank you, baby. Or maybe not. Did Doug take it with him?
Ooh, free boon. I found a boon and it's mine.
Oy vey. There we go. Oh. Doug, of course, got a commission from Thaddeus Robeck. It's his girl, Zatanna. Look at the face. Gorgeous face. And Patrick Belisaros. As you know, Doug has a pretty good relationship with Patrick Belisaros. Patrick's extremely hard to get commissions from. As a matter of fact, he doesn't do commissions very often anymore. What he does do is he will do 7 to 10 minis that he sells, that he puts out for the con per day. That's it. That's all there is. Limit 1 per person. People run through the con to get to Patrick's table to have a chance at some of his original art. Now, traditionally, his original art is quite pricey, as it should be, because it's very well done. But he does minis that he does. I'm not going to say the price, but they're more than $50 and less than $100. We were able to snag 2 of them. Doctor Strange. And this one's for Doug. This will never be seen again in public. That is Doug's PC piece right there. This one you may have a chance at seeing again. And they come with his little seal of authenticity. He was also a featured artist. He did this Anaheim print filled with fun little Easter eggs. If you've ever been to Anaheim, to the convention center for a con, the water fountain is the place to get your picture taken. Everybody has their photo taken if they're a cosplayer. Do we have a trade? I don't know. I don't have the Discord open since the power went down. Let me look.
Daddy, apparently you can actually... So Daddy, in Fortnite in the lobby, you can actually make music in the lobby just by your music jams.
Really? Oh, no, Carlos, I'll be sending you your ball. Sorry. I was not able to get in line with Todd McFarlane. Everyone else was, but I was unable to get into the line. So I will send you your ball. So here is, what up, Sapphoros? This is how well Doug knows Patrick. Only 200 of these were made. I did buy one of these for myself because as somebody who works the cons, I understand this print extremely well. This had so many fun Easter eggs that this is one of the very few things I bought at the con, was this piece right here. This one is Doug's copy, and I want to show you Doug's copy number. What up, Lord Brownie? Hello, my lord. Yes, Doug got number 1 out of 200, and yours truly owns number 2 out of 200. Oh, so many beautiful sketch covers. Hey, listen, you'll just have to watch the video. You'll have to watch that old video. Oh, yeah, see? His hand's cut off. You see the Easter, his hand's cut off. Because he cut off his hand. Spoilers, he cut off his hand. It's right there, he cut it off. His hand. Everybody knows the end of the line. Movie ruined. Everybody knows about line breaks. Little Weapon X. He's not kissing his sister yet. So it's great. This is us. Loading in, that is definitely a creator. Actually, it's Patrick. This is himself. I've come to realize. That is Patrick pushing his stuff to get in. We all have to load in. And there's a little self-portrait of Patrick loading in. Spoilers, the Titanic did sink. Twice. S'mores! Rice Krispies. Like it. So yes, a whole lot of fun. I literally this is a true story. I only bought 2 things. I bought this shirt. And I bought this print. And I literally did not buy anything else. Now, in my defense... What up, Doug? In my defense... This is a pretty awesome gift that only cost me $20, thanks to David Mack. Everyone else signed it for free. And this is, to me, worth any piece of art you can get. Far and away, my most decorated one. Oh, I already did, Doug. I already did. Blind Cat got his moment with Todd McFarlane, thanks to his lovely wife. I won't tell the story. That's a story for them to tell on their stream. But sweet moment between Kate and Denny, leading to a personal moment. Also, Trevor got to meet Todd again. I used a cancer card and got stuff signed. Yeah, I'll probably wait a couple of years until it's really eating me before I use mine. And then it'll be like, sign me so I can tattoo me. And then I'll donate my skin to a parlor. That's right. All right, Chef. What do I have here? Ooh. I see. We have an opening day to open. Raise your hand if you bought an opening day. I know who you are. I just want you to participate. The con is one for the books. It is. I know, Prue. Prue's like, somebody say baseball. Somebody say baseball. Oh, that hurts so much. Prue, you have number 10. Prue, you're an Orioles guy, right? You like the Orioles and the Mets? I got one for you. This one is going to make you have a hard decision, though. Boy, that gain is way too high on this screen. Not that far. No. All right, we'll go there. Saw the video where the kid pulled the gunner. If he wasn't happy with it, feel free to let his dad know someone would be willing to trade. Hey, welcome back, Anthony. Sorry, we had a power outage here up in the hill. Opening day, number 10. That's where we're at. Prue, you can call your shot. Next is number 3. Opening day, but look, you're also getting a box of Leaf Trinity. And, yep, that's Cal Ripken Jr. So, Prue, either you have to destroy this to open it, or, okay, Jacob, yes. Jacob was the one that got it. Jacob, by the way, Mr. Stout, Jacob was so excited about his cards. He had such a good time. And I had a great time watching him open these as well. Sapporo says, if you're going to open it from the bottom. Hey, that's a pretty good idea, Sapporos. I have no idea who's even in this run. All right. This is what we're chasing, though. We are chasing a Diamond Edition. Keep it sealed? Okay. Keep it sealed. Then you can just buy another one if you want it open. But there you go. We will keep your 98 Pinnacle sealed. All right, Scoobs, you can call the shot. 2025 Opening Day by DCD Collects. Original art, Paul Maitland and Kevin P. West. 10 of 13. Here is the list for those who missed it. The remaining ones are 3, 11, 9, 12, 7, 8, 4, and 2. Then we give away a gold can and the Otani. Mr. Stout, that is your email right there. Obviously, I'm not going to share your email, but you are in that giveaway, sir. You and Jacob. All right, here we go. I don't think Scoobs is here anymore. Hold on, let me see. Oh, he's here. I just don't think he's calling a shot. So we'll take a pass. All right, here we go. Anybody, call, first one to call the shot, call it. Ricky Henderson, I believe, was Ricky wasn't pulled, was he? Ooh. Slammin' Salmon. Yeah, I was going to say, I think Ricky got pulled. We'll go Randy Johnson. Or how about the good old Brooklyn Dodgers? Kevin P. West with the Pee Wee Reese. That is all that's in there, but wait, there's more. Where's my knives? There they are. All right, let's see what's inside. Rip the box. I know. I got it. Woo! Tony Perez. That's going to be 5 out of 15. There's a nice low number, Perez. Ivan Melendez. Blake Mitchell. Twommy. Michael Phelps. Griffey. Pujols. Pujols? Really? Really, Leaf? Really? Come on. Sergio Perez. And good old Ryan Sandberg, second base extraordinaire. There you go, man. You got your unripped Ripken. And your Reese. It's Leaf. You're really surprised? Hey, you know, listen, as much as people poo on Leaf, Leaf is a great way to get your hands on autographs you can't normally get. So I don't fault them at all for that. Oh, absolutely. Good luck on the Otani. We know most of them. How many 80s are left? Only 5, I believe. All right, Prue, I'm going to put that in your cubby. Let's take a peeky poo at the 80s. Yeah, it's a Finsky. No, I believe the Fox and the Hound were pulled. Remember the box of Star Wars? You mind opening another? Crystal, I believe so. The Book of Boba Fett's.
The Book of Boba Feet?
I don't believe the Blues Brothers were pulled. As far as... Oh, yeah, man. No, dude, dude, listen, yeah, I will gladly open boxes for you, Carlos. Well, it's not just cards, it's also original art. All right, I need to get my other chair. I can't stand being this slow. Owie.
Daddy, I'm bored.
Well, you shouldn't be bored, buddy. If you're bored, then you're boring. Oh. There we go. Yeah, no boxes of bench warmers. We are family friendly here. We do not mess around with that material. This is a respectable establishment. I am very excited to get my my shots tomorrow. I'm really hoping they make this back pain go away.
Wait, you have shots?
I do, Jimmy. I have two or four. I don't know. They haven't told me yet. 2 or 4 epidurals tomorrow.
Can I,
You'll be at your field trip. I don't recall who pulled the Fox and the Hound, sadly. I'd have to look at a previous video. I believe it was pulled right... if I had to guess... I think it was Q. I think Q pulled the Fox and Hound. Oh, yeah, Prue, I got you, buddy.
Daddy,
Of course, friend.
make the lights go out.
No, I can't, baby. I have to do this, honey.
Jesus, super feet.
Let me do it now before I forget, Prue.
Hang on.
All right, done. Jimmy's going to a farm,
Hopefully I got to pet the animals.
and he's going to pet some animals.
Maybe.
All right, Prue. Yeah, I believe it's Q, and I believe it was on the Friday before last, Crystal. It's not lots of money. Prue, it's not that much. Man, making it sound like you got to spend thousands.
Daddy, I have to go pee.
All right, take the keys. They're right there, Bubba.
Hi, Lord Brownie. Wait, who is Lord Brownie?
Lord Brownie is the Lord.
Of the Brownies?
Yep,
Who is he?
Lord Brownie.
Is it his second time here?
It's like his 32nd time here.
I've never seen him.
Well, you're not watching. Are you not paying attention to me?
I don't think what you think that means.
It means what you think it means.
I don't think what you think it means.
All right, opening day number 3. That is Prue's. I believe 10.
What if the powers go out?
It won't, Papa.
How do you know?
20.
How do you know?
Because if it does, I will come get you. Your what? You don't need it, honey. It's still daylight outside, pal. Prue, do you want me to pick a can that you don't care if it's opened or not? Or do you want something else collectible? Up to you. A pick a whatever can? Okay. The whatever can is Roger Clemens for the Blue Jays. Brownie's like, hold my beer. I'm in too. All right, which one would you like to see first, friend? Opening day first? All right, we'll do opening day first. I like the sound of that. So, as you can see, if you are joining us for the first time from the con, as promised, basically do the exact same thing here, but 3 days a week. ¿Qué pasó? Okay, so you're good to go?
Yes.
Okay, good, man.
And I said thank you.
Good. All right. DCD Collects proudly presents 2025 opening day. Original art by Paul Malin and Kevin P. West. This is number 3. Prue, have you decided who this one is going to be? Hey, Jimmy, you've been upgraded to Squire by Lord Browning. So you are Squire Jimmy. That means you help the knights get ready for battle.
Lord Bronte.
Willie Mays Hayes. Let go.
Lord Browning, I was sentence you to go to war. I have my troops.
Hey, look! It's Utley! I'm sure somebody is chasing him. Get it? Chase? Utley? I'll see myself out. Oh, wait, no, I won't. It's my show. Yeah, you may run like Maze, but you hit like poop. And there is no further hits in this envelope. Let's see what's inside the Trinity. Ooh, Bazana, like banana. That is numbered 2 out of 7. I mean, it doesn't get much more lower than 7. Steve Garvey. Colt. Yeah, Butch. Corner. Dave. Roman. Adiel. Rain Man. And good old Rhine. Pudge. That's right. It's Pudge. Now for a can opening. Featuring the DCD Collects can opener. Nope. Nope, those are different spellings, Doug. I'm sorry. Ooh, it says 19. Pettit. Kenny Lofton. Paul. Roberto. Jeremy. That's his rookie. Stand up. You need 2 of these to make a card. Working the count, Albert Bell. And Vlad. There you go. Lofton was a stud. He made his way around the league, didn't he? I feel like I remember him playing a couple of teams. Angels legend Vlad Guerrero. And now, we're going to take a trip back to the 80s. Featuring original art by Kevin P. West. 20 of 22. Let's take a look into this time capsule, shall we? Woo! It's a reel-to-reel for those who don't know. Hey, he's a Hall of Famer wearing an Angels hat. Let me have this. There's a pack of cards from 1989. How about a keychain? Retro. Music. Oh, there he is. One half of the Blues Brothers. Which means congratulations. You got a twofer. Juliet Jake. Proves like this is what I was chasing. And now it's mine. Awesome sauce. There you go. You got the Blues Brothers. Nice. I think that went exactly as planned from you. We're on a mission from God. It's 106 miles to Chicago. Got a full tank of gas, a half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark out and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Good, you should play some Fallout 4. Is the Beetlejuice? No, I believe Beetlejuice is gone too. The only thing that I believe remains is, I don't know if any of the big hits remain. I have to look. Maybe we'll find out with Lord Brownie's order. That leaves number 3 next for the 80s. Lord Brownie, what baseball team are you a fan of? The Dolphins, that's hilarious. Yankees and Royals, I can do that. Lord Brownie, I got something special for you, Lord Brownie. My lord, I aim to please, my lord. I aim to please. How about that? Was he a decent Yankee? Is that one okay for you? I'm pretty sure you don't want me to open this. Uh-oh, Lord Brownie needs a sub if he's worried about ads. Proves like Jeter, one of the few Yankees I'd actually root for. Now, my lord, I'm not sure you want me to open this one. I think this is probably one you're going to want to keep sealed, am I right? Yeah, we're going to leave that. I kind of figured that's how that would go.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. Done. Hooking up Lord Brownie so that he doesn't have to suffer through those ads. Let's take our hats off to our dear friend Don. Don, I love you, brother. Cheers to you. Oh, so much pain. Kate says, it kills me hearing you say, Lord Brownie, the way you do, because I know Lord Brownie is milking it and loving it. I mean, okay. Coming from you, Kate, I'm shocked This is the interweb. This is the place where we get to be anybody we want to be. And if Lord Brownie would like to be the Lord, then so be it. Who am I to challenge Lord Brownie? Don says, since I have been knighted, it was my honor to serve Lord Brownie. Squire Jimmy is a big fan of Lord Brownie. Pretty sure he brought some property that makes him a lord in real life. Just because that's how he is. My family on my mother's side does have titles in Scotland, like real ones, like actual ones. Legit, they had a castle. I'm not joking. Clan Cameron, you can Google it. As a matter of fact, the Queen of England had her own regiment of fighting Highlanders. Guess who those Highlanders were? Clan Cameron. That is why we're one of the only clans to have 2 tartans. All right, Lord Brownie, I don't listen to the noise. You are the Lord, and I accept it. Which would you like to start with, my lord? Baseball or the 80s? Dealer's choice. Let's kick it off with some opening day. DCD Collects presents 2025 Opening Day. Original art by Paul Maitland and Kevin P. West. We're due for a Maitland. 11 out of 13. I think we are past the Call Your Shot. Lord Brownie, this is actually the last spot for Call Your Shot. So would you like to take a guess, my lord? Don says, are you implying to me that being knighted by Her Majesty Queen of Niagara on the Lake isn't real? My wife tells me that all the time. Listen, Don, most of the time I would tell you that anything Kelly says is law, but this is one time where Kelly's wrong. All right, let's get a big Johnson. I mean, a big unit, Randy Johnson. It's a Yankee. Oh, man, if only you liked the Yankees. That mustache tells you exactly who that is. Only one Yankee had a mustache like that, and that's Big Don Mattingly. So there you go. It's not what you wanted.
We're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore.
Right? There you go. How about a Yankee for the Yankee fan? And we're keeping that sealed. Let's get into some more Bees Bowl. Oh. Spencer Jones. Benny Montgomery. That's going to be out of 99. Like it was meant to be. Todd's like, I thought it was Wade Boggs. Jacob Gonzalez. He was a White Sox. Adley. This guy. Oh, there he is. Mr. Hustle himself. Bernie. Spent a weekend at his house. You won't believe the story. Shohei Ohtani and Big Papi. Hello, I am Big Papi from the Dominican Republic. The only thing I know is baseball and slap bottom. I don't have a very good Dominican accent. However, I do know that if he liked it, he would tell you, I love it. DCD Collects proudly presents The 80s, featuring original artwork by Kevin P. West. This is 5 of 22. There's a lot of O's. All right, let's get it. Ooh, that, kids, is a VCR player. It played VCR tapes. That is a cassette tape. It played music. And if you stuck a little piece of paper in that tab, you could record your own music using tapes you bought from the store. I don't know if you knew that. And if you wanted to not be able to re-record something, you would break the tab. Oh, that's a Betamax? Same difference. Same rules apply. Rock. Duh. Ooh, pack of cards. Ooh, pack of cards. Music. Bracelet. Necklace. And Data. Hey, Data. That's a great Data. Star Trek, The Next Generation. What a great character. What a great arc. There you go. We could fit a lot in these boxes. Picard is definitely my captain. All right, Lord Brownie, there you go, friend. Giggity. Oh, God.
How did you make that?
With my voice? there's KP. What up, man? Just blowing through your 80s. Only 3 remain. Then the big giveaway happens. And if you're wondering what's in the giveaway, there's a lot in the giveaway. By the way, KP, I forgot how good that data was. I like it. Here's what's in the giveaway. And we are 3 boxes away from the one person winner takes all. You got Doc and Marty. You got the clock tower from... No, the chicken is still live. There is a 1 in 3... the chicken is still live. Yeah, chicken is still there. This, which you can find at the Universal lot. I've seen this building a lot of times. And a Claudia Wells, a.k.a. Jennifer Parker, Save the Clock Tower. Signed flyer. So, yeah, 4 items for the winner on this one. Worth it.
Daddy,
Yeah, Papa.
can I tell you something?
Sure, baby. All right, it is 7:45, so with that, we are going to call last call on the evening. Last call. And then we do it again tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to do cartwheels. Jimmy Bean, do you want to start packing up and getting ready, honey? Thanks, Papi Chulo.
No.
You have to go home, but you can't stay here. Getting the baby ready for bed. All right. Good night, Rhea. See you later, Crystal Juan. It was wonderful to see you again. Thank you for the gifts for Jimmy. Thank you for my scotch. I hope the cosplays fit. If they don't, let me know and we'll exchange them for a size up. We grabbed a couple of cosplays for Rhea, folks. So I had to ballpark. What was the name of the print you and Doug got? It was just the Anaheim, the WonderCon exclusive. Patrick Ballesteros. I don't know if he's selling them right now. Let me look. All right, let me see. Well, he's definitely not selling them on his website. These were the other things that he had. He had pennants. Here we go. Nope. Can't get them.
Who drew those?
Patrick drew those.
Patrick Vagora?
No. Patrick Ballesteros.
Oh, Patrick Vagora.
That's because they're not listed on the website, Scoops. Those were at the con manually to be added. If you want, I can add them in tomorrow and make them available. Yeah, I am. We have these. This one is a guaranteed 101. This one is just a we don't know what. So I will add both of those tomorrow. Those were originally on our eBay. They weren't on our website. All right. Let me check the gate. The gate is clear. Let's see who's available to raid. Who's worthy of you awesome folks? Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of people. Oh, the Neo Kalelims are awesome. But I don't know if enough of you would like them. What's Batsky doing? Batsky is... I don't know what he's doing. What's Pinion doing? Geez, she's on her 10th hour. She's got to be raiding out eventually. MC is... She's singing. All right, do you want singers or artists? Let's take a vote. First to 3 wins. Singers or artists? Art. Art again. Art wins. All right, then Kaiser. Kaiser's rating out in 7 minutes. All right, we'll do art. Thanks, Scoobs. I do too. I hope tomorrow is way better. All right, we'll do Pinion. She looks like she's hanging out for a while. So listen, folks. Some of you are new, you may not know this, but I say something every night that all of you need to hear. And that is this. I love each and every one of you, so please do me an honor and take care of yourselves and each other so we can do this again tomorrow. I have a distinct feeling we'll be giving away we'll be giving away all of the stuff for the 80s. All of that sweet, sweet Back to the Future stuff. And I'm excited to see who wins that big package. All right, folks, I love you all. Take care. Good night. Let's see what Pinion Paint is painting.